Saints say with love, Than Nankarji, as we all been hearing about Atma Manthan, the journey within, and everybody is to fine-tune their own selves rather than pointing out the faults of others. The self-improvement here is the journey within our hearts, our thoughts. Like some of you must have heard about this famous experiment that happened some time back, where there was like a group discussion and a person was specifically designed to be more smarter and more confident than the rest of the group. And the purpose was to see how the rest of the group now reacts towards this person who is so-called on a higher IQ and confidence level than them. And as the discussion went on, this person now outsmarted everybody and started saying the right things with the right timing. And now there was some of them who were secretly getting jealous, secretly now wanting to oversmart that oversmart person. And suddenly, while this discussion is going on, that person drops a cup of coffee and spills it. And now suddenly the likings change. Everybody who was sort of trying to not like the person now sees that this person who is nearly perfect is also full of faults because this mistake was done by that same person. And now, as a result, even they start liking him again because now they see that the ideal self, the perfection is not there all the time, and everybody in the end is just human with their flaws. And these flaws, the mistakes, they are what makes everybody human. And the people who actually now self-reflect do this introspection, not just with their heads, but with their hearts, and see that it's okay to make mistakes as long as you acknowledge the mistakes and do something about it so that it doesn't repeat in future. But a person who wouldn't even acknowledge their mistakes, that person will not ever be able to improve. Because to improve, you have to, just like the doctors, they diagnose first and then give the medicines. But if there is no diagnosis, there won't be any medicines, hence no cure. So the same way that a person, if reflecting within, sees that this Almighty, this Nirakar, resides within us, outside us, and the truth that never changes with time is this power, the truth, the light, whichever name we want to call it by. And once this faith comes in, and we know that we see everybody as this reflection of this God, and now the improvements start within us, and we start respecting everybody the way we would respect God. We no longer keep biasness. We see everybody as the reflection, as wonderful, not seeing their flaws, and if at all flaws to be seen, should be just mine and only mine. And the way it's often said that in this life, you can accomplish whatever you want to, you can be as smart, and you should rather put in more efforts to achieve whatever life brings your way. But in the end, if you are a human being with a heart that contains all the human values, that is what makes you human, not just the physical body of a human. जो भी बनो मुबारक है, पर पहले बस इंसान बनो. Like whatever you want to become in your life, you're most welcome to become and pursue towards those goals. But in the end, if it's a person that you need to be a true human, and if you become that human, then all other achievements are a reason to be celebrated. But if you are not, then regardless of you are best in your profession, you still won't be in the same platform as somebody who's probably not doing so well in their careers, but they are wonderful human beings. So the difference now comes in how much I want to change, how much I want to imbibe, how much I want to align myself with the way it's said that God made man in its own reflection. How close do I live, I think, about everybody? Is there hatred within my heart? Is there division within me? Are my thoughts getting so biased that I prefer some over the other just because they don't look like me, they don't eat the kind of food that I do, they are not culturally same as me, the languages, be it any other barrier. So the crust remains that, as in the experiment as well, when the people who are okay with making mistakes and still getting those corrected, put in the effort that, fine, it's okay to make mistakes as long as there is improvement and no scope of doing the same mistake again. And this is the way we sometimes in life become so microscopic when it comes to others' mistakes towards us. But when it comes to us doing the mistakes, we in our hearts and our heads are like, it's okay, it's just a mistake. Why are the other people making such a fuss about it? And when it comes to others doing the same, we want to then get into nitty-gritties that, no, this specific word that came out from that person was so wrong. The person could have replaced this word and used like a much subtle word instead, not so harsh. And when it comes to us, we then start blaming other things that, oh, I spoke this harsh sentence because this certain factor happened. So where is the internalization then? It's very easy to point fingers, but when it comes to our own selves, what are we doing about it? Because in the end, when we feel that in every moment there is God in every second, every minute with us, and the ihsas, the feeling, the reminding, being reminded of this Nirakar all the time would then leave no scope of being harsh, being judgmental, hating, and the world as we see, जैसे बोलते भी हैं, जैसी दृष्टि वैसी सृष्टि, that whatever we see is in the end our perspective, and we can only see things the way our heart and thoughts want to see it as. So may Nirakar bless all of us that in every minute, every second, we end up just improving ourselves rather than judging everybody for their own mistakes. Saints say with love, Dhanagaji.
संतों महापुरुषों, ये विचार एक एक महात्मा तक पहुंचाने में सहयोग करें और सतगुरु की कृपा के पात्र बने। आपका एक प्रयास किसी को भी ब्रह्म ज्ञान से जोड़ सकता है और उसके जीवन को सुखी बना सकता है। इसलिए लाइक करें, शेयर करें और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। धन्यवाद।